Electrolysis. So basically, uh, what is electrolysis? At first, we have to know what is electrolysis. So remember, electrolysis is the basically it is decomposition of chemicals decomposition of decomposition of chemicals by electric means. Okay. In simple word, we can say that electrolysis means decomposition of chemicals by electric means. That is, when we supply electric current, the chemical compounds will be decomposed. Okay, this is called electrolysis. For electrolysis, we have to remember some terms. Okay, like definition of electrolysis and which are the participants. Remember the chemical compounds. The chemical compounds which are participating in electrolysis are called electrolytes. Simply, these are the simple concept. Okay, that the chemical decomposition by electric means is called electrolysis, and the chemical compounds which are participative is called electrolytes. Now, we have to know the another definition of electrolytes. Basically, electrolytes means those chemical compounds which allow to pass electric current. Okay, which allow to pass electric current through them, either in aqueous state or in molten state, but not in the solid state. Okay, in solid state, the electric current will not pass through them. It will be passed in the aqueous or molten state. So it says that the chemical compounds which allow electric current to pass through them either in aqueous solution or in molten state is called compounds are called electrolytes. Look at here. Aqueous solution means a compound taken in water. Aqueous means water. Okay. Compound taken in water, that is aqueous solution. But molten state means liquid state but without water. This means liquid state without water. Means by the supply of heat when solid changes into the liquid, only by supply of heat, that is molten state. Suppose we take salt in water. So salt in water is aqueous solution. But when we placed sugar in a hot pan, so sugar will be molten down. That is the molten state. Melt down. Okay, that is the molten state. That sugar is in liquid state, but without water. There was no water. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay,
Yes, sir, clear.
okay. Now, which chemicals can perform as electrolytes? The salt, acid, base, any compounds then behaves like electrolyte. Okay. Now it is two kind of electrolytes. One is one is strong electrolyte, strong electrolytes, and another one is weak electrolytes. As we have already read about strong acid and weak acid and strong base with base. Similarly, strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. So what was the definition of strong acid? Ayush, what was the definition of strong acid?
Sir, forgot.
Forgot. Okay. Strong acid means the acid. Okay, what is the definition of acid? This is also forgot. Okay. Acid are those substances which releases H plus ion in aqueous solution. Okay, that is proton. The H plus ion donor in aqueous solution are called acid. Strong acid was those acids which dissociates completely in aqueous solution are strong acid, and those acids which dissociate partially in aqueous solution, those are weak acid. Similarly, strong base and weak base, those decomposes completely strong base, those partially are weak base. So similarly, strong electrolytes are those electrolytes which decompose completely. Those electrolytes which dissociate completely in aqueous or molten state when electric current is being passed. Okay, those which will dissociate completely are called strong electrolytes. So what will be for weak electrolytes? Those electrolytes which dissociates dissociates partially, partially. Okay, in aqueous or molten state, write it down. Okay. Uh, till now, noted down.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Write the definitions of strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. Garam. Now, which are strong electrolytes and which are weak electrolytes? Remember, salts are always strong electrolytes, any kind of salts. Okay, salts are always strong electrolytes, except salt, strong acids. Strong acids means minerals acids, inorganic acids are strong electrolytes. Strong bases are strong electrolytes. Okay, like examples, salt means we can take any salts, NaCl, KNO3, any salts. All salts are strong electrolytes. Strong acids, HCl, H2SO4, those are strong acids. Strong base, NaOH, KOH, those are strong bases. Okay, and they are strong electrolytes too. Now, for weak electrolytes, we can say weak acids and weak bases are the weak electrolytes. The weak acids and weak bases are the weak electrolytes. Examples: organic acids are weak acids, such as citric acid, lactic acid, tartaric acid, acetic acid. Those are organic acids and weak electrolytes. Weak bases are magnesium hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, etc. are weak bases. Okay. Now the next term is non-electrolytes. Would then have been signal problem. Next is non-electrolytes. Then there is no signal in your connection.
Yes, sir. Every time my signal is going away. That is why I am getting disconnected.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, take a snapshot or you will write from iOS.
Yes, I am taking a screenshot.
Okay. This was the first part. Electrolysis. Okay. This was the first part. Then
Yes, sir. Taken.
strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. Okay. Total definitions will be same for strong and weak. Only the dissociate completely. This term will be here dissociate partially, like strong acid and strong weak acid. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and these are the examples that salts are strong electrolytes. All kind of salts are strong electrolytes. Strong acids are strong electrolytes. Strong bases are strong electrolytes. These are the examples. And weak acids and weak bases are the weak electrolytes. These are the examples.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Next, non-electrolytes. So electrolytes means those chemical compounds which allow to pass the electric current. So non-electrolyte means those chemical compounds which do not allow. Okay. So the chemical compounds which neither in solution nor in molten state allow to pass electric current allow to pass electric current through them is are called non-electrolytes. Okay. Such kind of non-electrolytes examples are distilled water. That is the pure water. It contains no ion. Distilled water. Alcohol, kerosene, okay, benzene. Those are non-electrolytes because they do not decompose when electric current passes. That's why they are non-electrolytes. If anyone will not decompose, then how it will allow to pass electric current? Because electric current will be passed only by the movement of electron or movement of the ion. So these compounds do not allow the dissociation itself. That's why they are non-electrolytes. Okay. Next, there is two kind of cell present in which the total energy is being converted. Okay. Electric energy in chemical energy or chemical energy into the electrical energy. On the basis of two kind of cell we are we have in consideration. Okay. That is the first one is electrolytic cell. This is the last chapter now, which have remained.
Yes, sir. This is the
Yes, sir. This is the last chapter.
Okay. Electrolytic cell. So electrolytic cell is the cell in which electrolysis is carried out. Electrolysis means decomposition of chemical compound by the electric means. So the cell in which electrolysis is carried out is called electrolytic cell. Cell means a setup, total setup where electrolysis takes place. Okay, a total setup is called cell. Uh, the cell in which electrolysis is carried out. Electrolysis is carried out is called electrolytic cell. Remember, in this cell, electrolysis carried out. Electrolysis means we are passing electric current and chemical compounds decomposes. Okay, so basically, when we supply electric current, so this electrical energy or current energy is being converted to the chemical energy because it decomposes chemicals and they will further react with each other or another to perform. Okay, so in this type of cell, in this type of cell, electrical energy is being converted is being converted into chemical energy. Okay, into chemical energy. That is electrolytic cell. Okay, done up to this.
No, sir, please wait for 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. Next one is electrochemical cell. electrochemical cell means those kind of cell where chemical energy converted into electrical energy, reverse one. Means at first chemical reaction occurs. Due to that, the chemical energy stored in the chemicals will converted to the electrical energy which pass through the wire. The cell used to convert chemical energy into electrical energy is called electrochemical cell. Examples of those kind of cells are called voltaic cell, or Daniel cell. It will be your part in class 12. Okay. Daniel cell, voltaic cell, it will be your
And
part.
sir, Leland cell?
Yeah. कौन सा?
Leland?
Leland cell.
Yes, sir.
Leland cell will also the part of electrochemical cell.
Okay, sir.
Next, in this cell, we will use metallic foils. Okay, those metallic foils through which electric current enters or electric current leaves. Okay, those metallic foils are called electrodes. Okay, so the metals the metal plates or rod or wires, anything, or graphite rod. Okay, graphite rods, or sometimes gas carbon. Okay, sometimes gas carbon rods which emerged in the electrolyte. Either electrolyte will in the electrolyte. Okay, electrolyte can be in the liquid as well as means aqueous solution as well as molten. Okay, gas carbon rods which emerged in electrolyte through which electric current enters or leaves leaves the Enter cell leaves the electrolytic cell. Electrolytic cell are called electrodes. Write it down.
Yes, sir. Written.
Okay. Now there is two kind of electrodes present. Okay. One is called cathode and another one is called anode. Cathode means in electrochemical cell. Okay. Mm, Sorry, in electrolytic cell. We we are dealing about only electrolytic cell in this chapter. Okay, not electrochemical cell. Electrochemical cell will come into your class 12 syllabus. So cathode means the electrode which is attached with or connected with negative end of battery in electrolytic cell. Okay, which is negative end of battery in the electrolytic cell. As we have already told here that it is electrolytic cell, electrodes are for electrolytic cell. So we need not to tell that for electrolytic cell. Just remember that negative end of battery is attached with the electrode. That one is cathode. And anode means the electrode which is attached with positive end of battery is called anode. Now remember, when electric current passed through the electrolytic solution, they decompose into the ions. So we know that how many types of ions? How many types of ions are known to us?
Sir, two types, cation and anion.
Cation and anion. So cation is positive or negative?
Sir, positive.
Cation positive, anion negative.
Negative.
So in electrolytic solution, when electric current pass, electrolytes will produce cation and anion. Cathode is being negative, anode is being positive. So cathode will attach or cathode will attract cations or anions,
Positive ions.
positive ions. So we can say that cations which will produce by the decomposition of electrolytes when electric pass. So cations will go to the cathode. Cations will go to the cathode and anions will go to the anode. Now remember, every ions having the tendency to minimize its charge. To minimize its charge, cations will lose electron or cations will accept electron. To becomes zero. Suppose to becomes zero.
Sir, please repeat the question.
Every ions having the tendency to becomes neutral. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So to become neutral, cations will lose electron or cation will accept electron.
Sir, cation.
Yes. Cations mean positively charged.
Yes, sir, it will lose electron.
Cations, try to understand. This is cation, M plus.
Yes, sir.
Now it has tendency to be neutralized. So to neutral means it will convert to M, na?
M. Yes, sir.
So from here to here, the ions having tendency to be neutral. So M plus to M, it will go this process by accepting of electron or by donating of electron. M plus to M, it will be done by
Sir, donating of electron?
accepting of electron. M to M plus means donating of electron, na?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
M donates electron, then it will
Accepting of
solve
electron.
partial
Yes, sir.
diffusion. Yes, so
Yes,
M
sir.
plus will accept electron,
Yes, sir.
and accepting of electron means oxidation or reduction.
Sir, reduction.
Reduction. So basically, in cathode, cations will
Reduce.
reduce. So will accept electrons and will be reduced. So in cathode, which reaction occurs? Reduction.
Reduction.
Similarly, when
Sir, it
anions
will
go
donate electrons and will be oxidized.
oxidized, so anions will donate electrons and will be oxidized. Okay, and concept of oxidation, reduction, total concept, I think we have discussed in any chapter. Which chapter I don't remember at present, but I think we had discussed. Discussed or not? Concept of oxidation reduction.
Yes, sir. We have discussed.
Okay. So you have to just read these definitions which I have told today, and also the concept of oxidation and reduction, every concept, okay, with reducing agent and oxidizing agent. Okay, the electrolysis process I will tell in next class, as Udayan is not present and that one is conceptual part, so I will continue in next class.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So till now, having any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, I am having doubt in organic chemistry.
Tell me.
Sir, how to differentiate between ketones and aldehydes?
Aldehyde.
Yes, sir. Aldehydes and ketones, sir. I am facing problems, sir.
C double bond. Look at here. C double bond O.
Yes, sir. It
Okay.
is ketones.
basically this is the C double bond O. This is the functional group of carbonyl compounds. Okay, carbonyl compounds. Aldehydes and ketones both are carbonyl compounds. Now, what is the difference between aldehyde and ketone? Now, for ketone, this C double bond O contains both the alkyl group. At both the end, it will be alkyl group. This R should be alkyl. This both hand of carbon contain alkyl group. Then we can say it is ketone. But if any one hand of carbon contains hydrogen, okay, any one, it can be both. Means both the hand can be hydrogen or any one hand can contains hydrogen. But if any one hydrogen is present, then we can say it is basically it is aldehyde then.
Aldehyde.
If
Okay,
two alkyl group present with carbonyl carbon, then it is ketone. But at least one hydrogen is present there, then it is aldehyde.
okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Sir, so may I leave?
Yes, okay.
Thank you, sir.